Our fam, hope everybody's doing well. Had a great Monday. Definitely a recovery day for me. Had a great weekend. Always good to see your fraternity brothers and other friends that you went to college with and, kind of grown up with over the last, X number of years. Yeah, so had a good time. And Yeah, back at it today. So let's talk a little about DR. Now, I do want to talk about Friday because again, I didn't do a recap on Friday because I definitely was on the golf course for most of the day, and then had some other things going on. So no recap. But I did want to point out something that I saw this. I was actually on the golf course when I saw this, but of course I wasn't going to take a trade because I wasn't going to watch it. But one cool thing here that happened on Friday was a very nice retirement setup right here, right? So we confirmed low, we retraced and just kept going, and got up here to the other opposite DR line, the DR high, wicked up above it, and then came back down and just had a really nice move down for for about an hour and a half. So well, actually went all the way down. I should keep going, right? So went all the way down till almost 3 o'clock. So really nice move on Friday. You know, didn't get a chance to take part of it, but really wasn't that upset. I played a heck of a round of golf on Friday. All right, so let's go. Let me scoot over and let's go to today. Now, today was interesting because you had to have a lot of patience today, and you had to really follow the rules, right? And today was strictly a what I call a scalping day. Some days are what I call set and forget, where you can just set the order and let it pick you up, and you'll take you where you need to go. Today I had a little bit more. I had to like pay attention to what was happening, and so if we look at today, um, just from a range standpoint, we were at let's say 41.56 up to 41.84, so almost 30 points on that. And I'll tell you, one thing that happened this morning, and you guys can see it here. We had this move up, and I was and I was like, wow. We at that point we had about the range was kind of right here, right, that green dotted line tell you where the range is, and that was already a 20-point range. I was like, well, they can't go up too much higher, up here, because normally a range, 25 points is a lot on a day, even though we had a 30-point range today, roughly 30-point range. So I just knew that we were going to come back down, right? It was to me, it was just a automatic. I've seen it happen too many times now to not notice it. I didn't trade it though, all right, because again, coming back off after not really trading for a couple of days, didn't want to take the chance, but could have just done a quick. If I was really wanted to get into, I could have just done an order here with a stop right here above the DR, and if it would have kept going up, I could have just got out. But really nice move here on the downside, and it continued, right? So we continued up to what we confirmed low here, and then we had an immediate retrace, which is always nice. Now I will tell you one of the things that I did take. My first trade was actually we retraced all the way up here, right? And then so I put my order on IDR low. Okay, came back down, picked me up, and one thing. Let me clear this out so you guys can see this. If you notice, we actually ended up basically with equal lows right here. Okay, and so when I got down here, I think I took a point off of this trade because we got down to equal lows and it bounced. It kept bouncing like quarter point up, quarter point down, quarter point up, quarter point down, and after about 30 seconds, I'm like, yeah, I see what's going to happen here. So I literally got out of the trade at 1 point. Okay, that's what we buy a scalping day and just understanding what's happening, and you can see again we had that equal lows right there. Now, so the next one that happens, so price comes back up. Okay, we're just watching. Now, remember, we're doing alerts, right? So we got alert set here for that first one. We have alert set on the .5 fib. We got alert set up here as well. We got all the points of the ladder with alerts. And so we get here, alert goes off at the .5 fib, and I missed. Again, the alert it went up, it hit the alert, and it started coming back down. So I literally just jumped in the trade here, right? Because again, that .5 fib is always very powerful. And so once it reversed, and I just jumped in here, took the, this was it could have been an easy 10 points, but I took 5 off of this one. I was like, well, I'll get my 5. Already had one, so 5 points there. Could have held it, let it come all the way back down. Um, Now, what I did think about doing once I got out, because remember I got in around here, around let's say 4170. I don't remember exactly, but 4170. By the time I got to 4165, it was right here. Okay, so what I could have done if I, but I could have actually put another order on right here on IDR low for it to come back down again, which would have got me another 5 points or so. But I didn't do that because again, we had such a big move here. I thought it might actually have started to reverse, right? So I said, well, I'm not going to take the chance. Being very cautious today. Today was a cautious day for me. Today wasn't a adventurous day. Some days I'm just, wheeling and dealing. Today was not that day. All right. So, excuse me. So that was the second trade. A legit trade here. Could have been an easy 10 pointer, but again, I took 5 off of that one. Um, then we actually did it again. We came back up. Now, one thing I want you to notice here, right? Now, remember, we could put orders on IDR, right? But when this green candle starts moving up, it never comes back down and checks that IDR again. So my order's sitting there, but price is moving away from me. Okay, which I'm okay. That's what it is. Now, here's where price comes back down on this red candle, and I sit there and go, okay, it might pick me up here, but it never got down there, right? So you can see again, like it's just not, order still sitting there, but we never came down to actually pick it up. Okay, price comes back up again, and lo and behold, we go back up to .5 fib. Orders on, red candle gets picked up. This one was like a 4 pointer again, I think, because I got in I got it at 72. I believe. I have to go back and look at my notes, but yeah, I know it's like a 4 pointer here, right? Because I got out, I actually hit the X button to get out. Same reason why from before. Um, we kind of had an equal low here, and it was struggling to get through that point, right? It didn't just come down; it started struggling right here. So let me take what I got and get out. Okay. So far so good. And then look, lo and behold, again. I don't know why I'm saying lo and behold today. It's the first time ever, but lo and behold, we come right back up again. Now here's this one, come down, easy 5 pointer, no big deal here. Did not take this one because it didn't actually go up above the .5 fib, but again, it could have been the one I could have just jumped in here and grabbed it, but I didn't. Again, we're doing well, so no need to, do a whole bunch of stress on this one. Okay. Now here's the other one. Here's the last one I took for the day. So price comes all the way back up here. Look where it goes. Just like on Friday, went up above .5. I went above the DR high, but then it actually, it didn't close above it. Just it wicked up and then came back down. And so I put it once it wicked above. So I'm like, okay, one or two things going to happen. It's going to either retrace. It's going to have a retirement setup, or it's going to continue higher. And so once it started coming back down, I put an order on here on the on DR low, DR high for it to go low, and then watch it come down. Now, this candle was important. You guys see these big fair value gap here, right? Now, so you remember the bottom of that fair value gap is here, okay? The top is being set by this red candle. So I'm watching this candle as it comes down, all right, because I know once it closes on the 5 minute, that's going to become the top of that bullish fair value gap. And we all know in the bullish fair value gap, price wants to go up this way, right? Let's go higher. So I'm watching this candle as my trigger, and it comes down, right? It gets set. This candle goes up a little bit, then it comes down, then it goes, then it goes back. So I took 6 points off of this one, right? So I had 5 points, and then I got an extra point here. It started to move back up on me, so I'm like, let me get out. Okay, so, and that was literally my last trade of the day. What happened next is you see it comes up here. Now it actually confirmed. Now it becomes a false day, and I could have played it false. I could have done, again, if I was being aggressive today, I could have done a lot of trades here to take that false day. I could have started playing on the high side, but I wasn't really into doing that today. So again, trying to get the rust off of not trading today, not trading, a couple of days last week, and then also just try to follow the rules as much as possible. So all in all, a pretty good day, but you had to be patient and had to really follow the rules. Couldn't take a lot of chances. If price wasn't where it was supposed to be, I just let it wait for it to get to where it's supposed to be. And so that's where having the alert set really comes into play. It really helps you out. Anyway, guys, that's it. Not gonna hold you too long tonight. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Again, I know I did. I'll be recovering for a while here, but anyway, you know the rules, guys. Love on your loved ones, because you never know when you won't be able to do it again. So take advantage of each and every opportunity. I appreciate y'all. Any comments, you know what to do, and I'll talk to you guys later.